enforcement and everything.
Okay.
But we'll let her talk about, tell her story and say a few things for you guys. Hopefully you guys listen and concentrate and understand what she's trying to say.
I will just give you a great motivational moment. I appreciate your being an athlete or being athletes and scholars, and I'm encouraging you to use this as a stepping stone to propel you to whatever you want to do in your life, whether that's going on for a master's degree, law, or whatever you're interested in. And I'm speaking to you from one who went through a lot of different things before I could become the lawyer that I am today. Like 14 schools, 3 states, 8 different households. And I was not in foster care. I call it community care because a lot of people took me in when they didn't have to. They weren't getting financial support from my parents or the government. So I'm encouraging you today because there are always going to be problems. Even now in our careers, as we now are adults, problems don't go away. If y'all are familiar with Biggie Smalls, I know I'm older. But anyway, he say more money, more problems, right? So they don't go away. We have to learn to manage our problems and use it as power to help us excel and reach our goals. When I was in high school, I tried to be in any and everything I could possibly be in because I didn't have the opportunities with all these different households that I lived in. So I played softball, I was on gymnastics team, the cheerleading squad, whatever was going to help me to be a productive person, help me to build character, help me to build my leadership skills. And I'm encouraging you, not that you're just out here dribbling the ball and making your school look good, but using this as an opportunity to help you to build for your future, helping you learn your leadership, helping you learn responsibility, understanding time management, your practice as well as your classes and your studies, because all of that is essential once you graduate, once you move on to whatever it is that you're going to do. So I'm gonna leave you with 5 principles and my life's motto. 5 principles being faith, having faith in your God-given talent to do whatever it is that you want to do in life. Motivation, having anybody, your coaches, your teachers, people in the community, somebody wants to help you reach your goals. You don't have to do it by yourself. You don't have to struggle by yourself. Determination. I use my Shannon Sharp story with that. Shannon Sharp, I don't follow football, but the very first Hall of Fame induction ceremony that I went to, I took my sons with me. He talked about having a 5-alarm fire. Do any of y'all feel that? Anything that's driving you to be the best at whatever it is that you want to do? 5-alarm fire. I had that. I wasn't able to articulate what it was, but when I heard Shannon Sharp say it, I knew that that's what I felt too. I wanted to be the best at whatever it was to get me out of my circumstances. Like I said, 14 schools, 3 states, 8 households, parents in and out of jail, parents on and off drugs. My mother experiences and lives with symptoms of mental illness. All of that is important. All of that stuff impacts us, but it doesn't have to deter us or prevent us from reaching our goals. So I share this with you openly because especially in our community, we don't want to talk about mental illness, but it is more prevalent than we care to acknowledge. And it's important to understand that it doesn't have to stop you from doing what you want to do. Make sure you build on your mental health. Things like exercising, practice, training, that helps you, right? Preparation, you have to be prepared. Y'all are here today practicing because you're preparing for what? Your next game, when is it? Championship. Preparing all the time. Your physical and mental well-being. All of this is helping with preparation. And finally, action. We can daydream, we can doodle, we can think about stuff, dream at night about what we want, but if you don't take action, it's not gonna happen. If y'all weren't here today, you're not gonna be prepared for the game, the championship, right? So you have to take action. Ultimately, there's a 2-phrase principle that I learned from a teacher back when I was in high school. She told me I had what were called undesirable circumstances. Those are things you may not like, you wish didn't happen. You know, in college, I became a mother. A lot of people gave up on me, but I still graduated in 4 years, went on to graduate school and law school, straight through with my son. I'm encouraging you because life is what it is, and it's not going to be easy, but it's possible, and you can make it. So undesirable circumstances, don't allow them to be excuses for you to fail, but allow them to be reasons for you to excel. Thank you for your attention today.